Hello everyone, my name is Distra and welcome to the start of a new campaign. I know you're probably thinking, what is this? Is Distra actually posting videos again? Not to mention a Total War video? What is happening? I know, it's been a while, but as I have explained on the podcast that I'm doing with Rex and Dragonaut, I really didn't feel like making videos, and I felt that if I didn't enjoy it, then it would definitely show through, and that's just why I haven't made really any videos since, I don't know, February? Did I even make videos in February? I don't know. But anyway, I'm back, and the reason why I want to do this campaign is because I did a similar campaign pretty recently. Well, I say pretty recently, it's actually it's well over half a year ago. But I played as, who did I play as? Sendai on Legendary difficulty to get the Hero of the Shogunate achievement. But I don't have the other achievement that is basically exactly the same, except you fight for the Emperor instead. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm going after the achievement Hero of the Empire, which is win a campaign playing as an Imperial faction on Legendary difficulty. So that's what I'm gonna do. As simple as that, and actually I'm not gonna play as the, I was thinking about playing as the Chosu, but I actually wanted to play as the SEGA, and that should be okay, because last time I played as the Sendai, which is also a DLC faction, the same as SEGA is, so that also gave me achievements, so this shouldn't be any issue whatsoever. The thing that might be an issue is the fact that I am using Darth mod, and I'm also using extra units for Darth mod, both for both the extra artillery mod and the just plain old extra units mod, and that's probably gonna make it a bit more difficult to actually win. But we'll see about that. If it proves too difficult, I'll just turn off all the mods I'm using. Okay. So, what do we get? Well, we get some gunnery, which gives us some more accuracy to artillery, which is pretty good. Engineering minus the reduction in the cost of recruitment and upgrade industry. This is pretty good. This is a really good one. And that is also a pretty good one, which, well, it's not a massive improvement, but just a fixed income, unless someone decides to blockade you, which might be happening. That is pretty good. So yeah, we're also playing on the short campaign to get this, to not have this be a forever series which never ends. So yeah, that's really what we're going for. 35 provinces are held by forces loyal to the Emperor, including Kyoto and, well, Edo, but Tokyo, eventually. So yeah, that's it. I also have to personally hold 14 provinces, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's see if we can actually make this work. I think the main issues we're gonna have, or the main problems we're gonna have, is at the very start, because we need to do some risky moves, or at least I'm planning to make some risky moves, including an invasion of Tsushima, because we start at war with them. I did a slight little test run. I captured a few places here and there, and then, well, just to see if the start was, like, feasible. And, spoiler, it is. So yeah, just skip that. We've seen that a million times. Also skip that, silence you, and increase your clan's development level, which is gonna be pretty easy. So what I'm gonna do immediately is get this, which is gonna give us modernization. Something that's also gonna give us modernization is the fact that I'm gonna just tear down this traditional dojo. And was there anything else? I don't think I did anything special. I know I didn't do that. Maybe I did this? Anyway. So this general, he's gonna get back to Nagasaki. Yes, we started in Nagasaki. And yes, this is the Nagasaki, which you're probably familiar with already. But the general which is actually gonna lead this army is my daimyo. And he's an interesting daimyo, in the fact that he's actually 18 years old. Meaning that unless I throw him away, which might happen, but I'm gonna make my damnedest to make sure that doesn't happen. He's gonna be a pretty decent general if I manage to have him fight in as many battles as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm gonna do it immediately. Also, I can't remember if I upgraded that, and if that will be enough to get us to the next development level, because I'm pretty much gonna rush for this. And after that, go out to things like epic architecture, and the restoration of the domain, and other things that helps out with public order. Public order is gonna be an issue right at the start, but I think we should be able to deal with it. So I think yeah, let's get a ship. Do we really need a ship? Oh yeah. Well, so yeah, as I mentioned, we are at default at war with Tsushima Fuku, which is these guys, or which are these guys. And since we have a pretty good starting ship, we should be able to just do... Oh, well, that's slightly different. Well, at least I won that battle. That ship is still there, but it's gonna lurk around in a somewhat damaged state. Oh well, so we lost our most valuable ship. That sucks, but we have a pretty good port here. So let's get that one. And do have some money left, so I think I'm actually gonna upgrade that, or maybe that. It's increasing my trade income, which I'm currently relying on. Kinda. Well, this does give me modernization. It also gives me a straight tax increase, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, I also should get some trade going. And hey guys, what are you doing? They are gonna probably bombard, or at least try to. But I think actually their ships are so damaged that their amount of guns they can actually bring to bear are not enough. Pretty much. Anyway. Let's gather up the army. Oh yeah, also, we start with two things that are pretty nice to start with. We start with a foreign veteran, so we can get our units trained. They are currently, or should be, yeah, there we go. They are getting experience, which is pretty good. And more importantly, I would argue, we also start with parrot guns, which are awesome. Because this is artillery that, well, our enemy is not going to have for a long time. So that is pretty good. Unless they upgrade their settlements a bit, and actually, do they get garrison guns? They get wooden garrison guns, but those aren't really good. So I would just disregard them. Anyway, let's get some trade. These guys are friendly, they're also allied with us. And I've also seen them getting taken out pretty early on, so it's gonna be interesting to see if that happens again. But yeah, this is not a campaign where I'm planning on like dominating. Is this Kyushu? Just need to double check. Honshu, yes, Kyushu. This side, yeah, okay, yeah, it's written right there. I'm not planning to dominate this island, I'm just planning to take away regions that are shogunates and replace them with, well, my own troops, which are imperial. So that's my plan, pretty much. Anyway, how far is this ship off from being done? 1 turn, okay. And also, let's get a cadet school. Which I'm probably not going to be able to use, actually. It depends on how much money I have, and how long I wait before I actually move out with this army. Because I could move out, maybe not right now, but when these guys join. Alternatively, I can sit back and wait for, let me see, 2 more turns, and maybe get some just straight up line infantry, which is pretty decent. I think I might do that. Nothing new. Yeah, we're still at war with these guys. Shock horror. Clan development, that's gonna take 3 turns, and that's gonna take 2 turns. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I guess I could just hit enter. So we're gonna just skip past quite a few of the end turns and just get this started. As always, these kinds of campaigns are the slowest at the very start. Let's just get to the action. I'm planning to have this first part end with an actual battle, so don't you worry if you find this slightly boring at the start. Also, I'm not judging you because, yeah, the start campaigns are usually pretty damn boring. But this, and then I think we should be able to move out. Okay, development level increase. Good, inspired endeavors. So that's extra well for basically a year. We could go for that, which could decrease our modernization, which is not that good. And I'm gonna continue to go down the civic, or civil route. There we go. Foreign powers will seek to establish a military mission. That's pretty good. I'm hoping to get the British because of the, well, pretty much indestructible warrior class ironclad. Really aren't any rivals to it. And Royal Marines and Rifle Brigade are decent. I guess, well, Infantry and Marine are better, and United States Cavalry is more fun. But just for straight up power, really nothing beats the warrior class. So that's my plan. Also, I'm gonna have to keep 2 things in check pretty soon. One is this, the public order, which I'm gonna do by lowering taxes, and the other thing is linked to the taxation. The upkeep, which might be a problem, depends on if we are able to actually take this in the first attempt. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be able to board next turn, so I'm gonna build a gunboat. And how much upkeep is that? 90? I can make that work. Okay. Board. Attack. And they're actually gonna fight me. They're not gonna pull back. That's a bold move. I'm gonna give you that. There we go, and now I can't move. I can try to bombard some stuff though. And I'm also protecting this army, which is probably gonna get stacked by this army. We'll see. This is actually a slightly better army than what I attacked with in my test run. It's actually a lot better. I have 3 more line infantry units, so they might not even attack me. We'll see though. Also, I would appreciate it if you actually followed the army. There we go. Let me see. Okay, so none of them actually have any chevrons, just the melee-based ones. That's no problem. Just give me 1 battle, and that should be fixed. Yeah, they're not gonna attack me. Which might make this slightly more tricky, actually. Anyway, let's put our fleet in range of the capital and just start a siege. Okay, yeah, I can deal with this. I can just continue the siege and just keep on bombarding. Not that many casualties, but if this actually comes to a battle, then I'm pretty confident that we will win, because we have Well, for one thing, we have this, which is pretty devastating, and secondly, we also have, as I mentioned before, parrot guns. Something that, as you can see, these guys don't have. They have shitty Fort Wooden Cannon garrison. So yes, let's just continue the siege until they attack me, and then, well, basically just keep sieging them until they die. Shouldn't be that difficult. And there you go. So the balance bar is just wrong, and trying to tell me that they have an advantage. They definitely don't. The game probably thinks so because they have line infantry, and don't get me wrong, line infantry are pretty good. But compared to the things that I get, well, it might make this battle even if I was not a good player, but yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you there, game. So yeah, this battlefield is pretty flat. I played on this before, and it's actually a slight hindrance to my artillery, just because there's a hill right there, and I either have to place my artillery on the front line and have it be exposed, or place it slightly behind, but that means that it won't really have any space to arc any shots over my own lines. But I will be able to hit the enemy for pretty much all of their approach, seeing that this is just flat ground, as you can see. Anyway, I need these guys on the front line, because they have the longest range. So I could have one single line of just these guys. And I think I'm gonna probably stick with that. Matchlock catchy. I could have them on the flanks, but I mean, I don't know if I really need them. I guess it depends on how my well, if my enemy tries to outflank me or not. We'll find out anyway. So yeah, there's a slight hill here, which is gonna make it slightly tricky for my artillery to actually arc shots over my men without hitting them, of course. But then again, it slightly does protect my artillery, because the shots are gonna hopefully just pass over them. Also, I will note that these uniforms, these uniform colors, are pretty good. Just straight up all black. Right? Yeah, that's black. Okay. Let's also get our melee infantry in on this. Oh, and these guys should be in the center, actually. I'm gonna have to do some bit of rearranging, so just bear with me. Just have you slightly further up. There we go. There you go, and finally you guys. That should be sufficient. So all of you are on guard mode, and I'm probably gonna put you into lethal fire pretty soon. One of you there, and one of you there. And I do believe that I'm ready to go. So let's start this battle. So just start that immediately. Yeah, these shrapnel shells are pretty good to have available to me immediately. Because, yeah, there you go. Right away. 29 kills. Oh, the fort... Well, actually, are they in range of... Am I in range of them? Are they reloading? I don't think they are. Oh, never mind. That's definitely them shooting at me. And they are... Well, they haven't hit me yet, but they're probably gonna be able to. Anyway, I can't move my camera any more than this, but I can zoom in. So, yeah, this is legendary, so no minimap, and And yeah, restricted camera. Them's the rules. Anyway, so is the enemy cavalry gonna be stupid? They seem to be bent on being a bit stupid. Also, this being Darth mod does make it so that these guys are not as accurate as they really should be. They're still pretty darn accurate, but they're not as pinpoint precise as the vanilla counterparts are. Anyway, being able to take away the Saber Cavalry immediately is definitely not a downside. It's not a hindrance to me. And meanwhile, the artillery is definitely doing its job. It's going to take a little while before they're even in range. It's a bit annoying how they actually stop targeting these guys and just leave them to run around. But with the support of these guys, that shouldn't be an issue. And I'm not gonna have them go into Neil fire because I don't think we need that, to be quite frank. 11 kills, all cavalry.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
Really? Oh. I guess I should pay attention to the other side as well. Oh well. These should be able to hold until the spare levy can clean it up. So I'm not really too concerned. Also, those were matchlock catchy. Not really a powerhouse unit, to put it that way. This is slightly annoying. Anyway, let's just get this out of the way. There we go. And there, that should be good. And yeah, this is the time for this is time to stop having the artillery actually target anything. Just making sure that these guys are in the correct stance, if you would. Cavalry still isn't dead, which is actually now a massive problem. Although this Bellevue garrison has been turned away, which is pretty good. Okay, so the cavalry is finally getting turned away. Yeah, you need a bit of inspiration, so let me give it to you. And those guys are still in it. I'm slightly impressed, actually. Okay, let's fill that gap again. Yeah, and just stop chasing them, that's fine. No problems there. That's definitely what I told you to do. You're really good at hitting my own units. I'll give it that. How's this going? Okay, we killed the enemy general. Well, not the general, but his units. Do you have the Inspire again? You don't, but you have the Rally, which should do something similar. Yeah, my artillery crew is really good at hitting my own men, as I've already said. Let's get them a bit closer while these guys are not firing at them. Yeah, still not firing at them. There we go, kneel fire, and do your worst. But, let's see, where's actually the best target? I think it's probably here. These guys are probably gonna die. They are catchy. Which is a shame, but I'd rather have my men pin them down and have this bombardment do a lot of damage. Oh, and they have shifted targets, and these guys are wavering again. But at the same time, they are doing quite a bit of damage, as you can see, and actually managed to rout them, with the help of the artillery, of course. Anyway, how's this going? They are actually running away before the artillery is coming in. And now the artillery is coming in. Which is probably gonna kill my own unit as well. But yeah, I was prepared for that. Is that it? How many guns do I have? 13. Slightly less than in my test run. Well, pretty much because my my decent ship actually got killed, which was a bit surprising, but fairly typical. Anyway, we have routed pretty much everything that isn't Fort Wooden cannons, so let's try to take them out and actually end the battle. So you can stop, you can stop. Well, actually you can continue, but yeah. So the only thing that actually remains is to kill these guys, and I'm probably not going to be able to kill them unless I continue the battle, because they're probably going to rout before my men actually get there. Oh, you did come back. Well, let's try to take care of you once and for all. And there we go. They are wavering while they're actually routing. And they came back. Wow. That's actually impressive. Ah, there we go. They broke, and these guys are broken. I'm gonna make sure that they shatter. And I'm just gonna clean them up a tiny bit, so I don't have to deal with them again. And that should pretty much be about it. Just gonna do some cleanup. Getting rid of as many enemies as possible. Hopefully actually having these regiments break completely, because of the lack of men. Especially these line infantry regiments. They are pretty dangerous, because as you can see, they do have longer range than the levy infantry has, and the levy infantry is now definitely the unit that I do have the most of. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we're going to be able to run down anything else, so let's end the battle. A close victory. Hooray. So yeah, I would argue that my artillery was indeed a big factor there. Both in delivering, let me see, there we go, 218 kills, and secondly, in doing quite a bit of friendly fire damage. Oh well. Anyway, the enemy lost well over double the amount of men that we did, and we did have just about the same to start with, so we're now pretty well off. We're still sieging them, and I'm guessing that, yes indeed, I haven't taken care of them just yet, but I can just wait and have them pretty much do the exact thing over again, and I should be able to take care of them pretty easily. Anyway, infantry bayonet or whiskey. campaign movement range and melee attack of all units in the army, which this man is embedded. That's pretty good, actually. Or charge bonus of all units and melee attack. Well, this just seems to be better in every way. Let's go with that. Also, I'm gonna get the aggressor, even though I'm gonna be the defender in the upcoming battle, technically. So let's just continue to bombard this. Or maybe not, because somehow I can't actually do that. Okay. Can't attack this though. Oh, am I like technically inside his like range of influence? Which means that the only thing I can really do is actually go and attack him. Well, I'm not going to do that. Might be able to auto-resolve this, but in an actual battle, where I'm the defender, I will definitely be able to kill him. So, let's do that. Also, yeah, that's what I hope for. More trades possible. And was that it? That was it. I think I'm safe to auto-solve this. And I actually didn't lose anything. It was really surprising, actually. Anyway, that is Tsushima captured. And I think that is where I'm gonna stop this first part. Oh, also, Gaijin, trouble. Nagasaki, foreign trade, numerous incidents, what would we do? Happiness of our subject is paramount. We must better police the Gaijin here. Any attempts to resist will be dealt with severely. Okay? I mean... A lot of our trades is actually with the Western powers, so... This... I'm gonna get the Grateful Populace. So it's gonna cost me a bit of money. I'm gonna take that and hope for no reaction from the Western government, but that's probably not gonna happen. Also, are you attacking me? Really? Are you gonna attack me immediately? Wow, I thought we were being allies and everything. Did you actually break that alliance? Or is this a different faction altogether? No, we are trading. So you are the same faction. Wow. This is a bit different. Well, they are gonna attack me next turn. I'm pretty certain of that. Seems a bit weird of a maneuver, if not to attack me. So I'm probably not gonna be able to actually recruit these guys, but let's try, at least. If not, I think I should be able to salvage some money. Anyway, so do we have... So none of this is actually damaged. How much can I leave here? So exempt this from tax, which is -4. There's some of this that will go away, but I don't want to really take any chances, so just leave all of these guys here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is an interesting turn of events, and they might not attack me, but I'm fairly confident that they're gonna attack me. Once again, it would be a pretty weird move to not do so. So, let's get back as soon as possible, and land at our own shores. But that will happen in the next turn. I'm just gonna see when this was saved. That was actually a little while ago. Just a few minutes. How did you... I'm just trying to remember how you get this to autosave, because as you can see, I can't manually save this. I think just hitting the end turn should do it. So I'm gonna see what they're gonna do, which is probably gonna be waiting a turn. Okay, that's actually pretty good for me. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. So this just saved. Indeed it did. And that's gonna be the end of the first part. So these guys are probably gonna attack me. And if they aren't and they're just sightseeing, then my next target will be this island right here. Because they should be shogunates, at least they were the last time I tried. And yeah, we're probably gonna attack these guys as well, now that they've broken their alliance with me. And they're probably gonna turn shogunate any minute now. Because I'm the player and I'm doing well too well for the AI to even handle. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching this first part. Of course, as with any first part, it's important to leave a like and all of that good stuff to increase the awareness of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give you another part ASAP. And until then, goodbye.